Guys, I was going to do another video here for you. I know I hadn't done one in a while, been kind of busy, but looking up planning a trip here in a week or so, and so wanted to do a video on all my gear. I've noticed I've not done any videos showing you my kit and what I carry, so I want to do a video showing you all the gear that I carry and kind of give you a rundown where I got it from, and if I can remember prices on things, give you an idea of that as well. So a lot of my kit is I got at yard sales. Some of it I've made, and some of it's I bought new. So I'll go over that, and you can comment and tell me what you think. Got everything laid out here, so I'm going to go through each item and talk about it a little bit, and then I'll do some follow-up videos after this one, breaking down some of these smaller kits and discussing them a little bit more in detail. First item I want to show you here is my backpack. It is a North Face Terra 50. Got this backpack at a yard sale. I've looked this up on the internet. It is a $250 backpack. I got it for $3 at a yard sale, and it came with this two-person bivy, space blanket, orange on the outside, the silver on the inside. These are over $20, $250. I got them both for $3 at a yard sale. So if you keep your eyes open, you can get some really good deals. Great backpack, has pouches on the side that work great for my for my shelter material. Got a separate section in the bottom where I put my blanket, area up here at the top where I can put things that I need more immediate. It has an internal plastic frame and back support, has a waist strap to take some of the weight, and all kinds of different adjustments and attachments. So it has a little bit of the webbing on the front, so if you wanted to add some MOLLE type stuff, you could do that. So I just wanted to show you that. I already mentioned this bivy here, 1 or 2 person. You can use it as a shelter, you can use it as ground cloth, all types of different things for that to help core temperature control. Next thing I wanted to talk about is I have a first aid kit and a sewing kit. It's personal first aid and sewing kit, and then I also, with my sewing kit in this pouch, I have more like a trauma kit, and I'll go over those in detail in the next video. Next thing I wanted to show you, I have a 55-gallon drum liner. I usually carry a couple of these. Right now I only have one in here. This is good for water collection, ground cloth, shelter, collecting leaves, to build shelter, multiple purposes. You can, and it takes up no space, weighs nothing. I have just a cheapo poncho. You can do all types of things with this as well, shelter material, water collection, and also just using it as a basic poncho. But I have a military issue poncho. I'm sure you guys have seen these. This was given to me as a gift, and this is poncho. Works great for wet weather gear. I think it is much better use than getting a wet weather suit like a Frog Tog or something like that, because this will keep you dry. You can go over your whole pack with it as well, but then it also has multiple purposes, like building a tarp for additional living space, or for also shelter material. It just has, it's more universal than a wet weather suit. So I have 2 different fire kits. Now this bag I made from a old military wool blanket, and this is just more anything natural materials, birch bark, strangler vine, cedar, and then I also have a charcoal cloth tin, and I'll go over that a little bit more in another video. And this one has a little bit more things in it, and we'll go over that in another video. So that's my fire kit. I have we'll go into shelter materials here. I have a Eagle Nest Outfitters hammock, and this is my rope kit. I believe together, my wife got this for me for my birthday. Together it was $100, brand new. This is a double. Now they gave me a military discount, but on the single, it was $59 for just the hammock. I think it was $69 for a double, so it's twice the material. I just thought it was wiser, and my wife thought it was wiser to go ahead and get the double. And the rope kit, this is the level 2. There's a 1, 2, 3, and price goes up with better quality. This is the mid-grade one. So I think it was $100 after the military discount. And I prefer a hammock to just about anything, simply because quality of sleep's important, and gets you up off the ground, gives you somewhere to sit, gives you somewhere to lay and sleep. It just makes for a comfortable night of rest. Here I have the Terra Nova Adventure 2 Trail Tarp, and then I added in this kit some tent stakes and all the ropes that I need for setting this up in a fly or as a tent. I have metal and plastic tent stakes, and I have all the ropes I need to set this up as a good shelter. And I got that all together in one bag. I bought this brand new. I got it at austinkayak.com. If you've never subscribed to them, if you set up a membership, they give you a coupon for 50% off your first purchase. And so I was able to get this, I think, for 45 bucks shipped to the door, which is far better than, say, if you went to another website and paid full cost. I think it was about $60, $65 plus shipping. Let's see. I always carry a large rope with me as well, a bigger diameter. It's just good to hang your backpack up in a tree to get it at eye level. My hygiene kit, it consists of a decent size ShamWow. These are also good for water collection. You can put these out, and if you have morning dew, this will actually absorb the morning dew. Also rain, it'll absorb that, and you can get a full cup of water. I have a travel toothbrush and toothpaste, and a bar of soap, and this is actually a washcloth. It's a really small pellet, and you put it in water, and it dissolves and opens up into a full-size washcloth. So that's a pretty cool little piece of kit. I have a Hanka 550 cord, bright orange. I have some biodegradable wet wipes. Gotta use the bathroom or whatever. This little pouch here, I just have some matches, and I have a mirror. I like this mirror. Came from like Dollar Tree, I think, for $1. It has a mirror on both sides, so you can use it for signaling, looking for ticks, injuries to your body or whatever. But then because you got the 2 mirrors, you can angle it to get a little better visibility in different angles. So I like that. Also have a small air horn. Got this at Walmart. It was on clearance, I think, for $3. Benefit of a small air horn is signaling, getting found. I have a really good whistle made by Acme. I think this was made in the 40s or 50s, as the cork ball in it. Really good whistle. But with the air horn, you kind of get a different tone, different pitch, and also it helps, I would think, in deterring prey animals. The loud noise hurting their ears or something like that, startling them, make them to run away. So it's a good little humane self-protection as well. I already went over this whistle here, and it's attached to my military dog tags, and just personal identification. I have a military issue compass. So no mirror or anything like that, just a military issue. Has the glow in the dark, north, south, east, west, and things for your azimuth and direction. A cheapo ferro rod, and I got a flashlight. I also have a headlamp. I think this came from Lowe's, maybe 20 bucks, if that. And now my cook kit. The cook kit's a little heavy, and it's actually 2 different pieces. This is the Morris Kahansky bush pot, and this is the old Boy Scout mess kit. Now mine, I got at a yard sale for 75 cents, and this is the original aluminum one. The gentleman I got it from, he said he used it in the Boy Scouts in 1954. So this is an original, more antique one. You can get these at Walmart in the stainless steel. I think they're around 10, 12 bucks. Stainless steel being a harder metal, it's less likely to dent or ding and last you a little bit longer. But aluminum heats up a lot quicker than stainless steel. So, and I'll go through these and break down them in another video. I also have a 28 ounce stainless steel, BPA free bottle. You can see I've used this one quite a bit in fire, and it's also wide mouth. I got this free also from a yard sale. Had all the information down at the bottom that it was stainless steel. So I also have a little net bag here that I keep some tools in, and inside my tool bag is a Bahco Laplander folding saw. I have a Camillus camp axe, and I made that leather sheath for it, and it has a chisel on it. The leather sheath I made, and has a belt loop I sewed on the back as well. I also have the Camillus shovel, little shovel with a pickaxe. It's good for, you know, got to dig a trench to go to the bathroom, cover that mess up, something along those lines. It also has a small button compass on the handle. I don't know the quality of these things, but hey, it's there. And I also have this knife. This is actually one of my favorite knives, but it has some downfalls when it comes to a survival knife. It is a Gerber. I bought this knife probably 10 years ago, maybe even longer. I carried this with me while I was in Iraq. I just recently added a little bank line there for whatever, but this knife has a, it's full tang, and it gets really sharp. I just love the way it feels in the handle. It's got that little deal there that you can really choke up on it, but the downfall is it's rounded here, so you can't really throw sparks on a ferro rod, and it is can't even think of it. Basically, you can't get it with the rocks on there to throw sparks as well. It has a coating on it. I can't think exactly what that's called right at the moment. And the sheath is not that great quality. I've taken this out before and it has dropped, and I had to go back looking for it. But I just really like the way this knife feels in my hand. It holds a good edge for a long time and gets really sharp, but it's a good little backup to keep in my kit. Then I also have a full saw that I carry in my kit. This is to cut down larger trees, larger diameter, process those quicker. I got this at a yard sale for I think $1, and I got that blade brand new at a yard sale for $0.25, I believe. So don't have a whole lot in it. Also have this little pad here. Getting a little older, so it's hurting a little more when you bend down and putting your knees on the ground from rocks, acorns, whatever. So you can put this bad boy under you just to protect those knees and make them last a little longer. Also have some number 36 tarred Mariner's bank line. It's a full roll. Got that at Walmart, I think 10 bucks. And I also have the Gorilla duct tape. So those are the materials that I carry in my kit. Oh, and I also have a fishing kit that I've put together, and I'm going to do another video on that separate. And oh, I made this. It's called a possum pouch. Seen some videos on it, seen where you can buy this, and I think they're $20+. Basically, all it is a piece of leather with a button, sewed on belt loop on the back, and when you undo the button, it rolls out into a bag. So you can put this on the front of your belt while you're hiking, and say you're going through the trail, you're collecting fire materials, you're collecting medicinal edibles, wild edibles. You can put them in this bag, and I even got it on a where you can tie it up to secure those materials, so that when you finally do get to camp, you have everything you need for fire and food materials. Because oftentimes where is the best place to camp isn't necessarily the best place for the wild edibles and medicinals. So you collect them while you're on the trail, you know, the old possum mentality, so that when you get where you're going, you have what you need. So the difference between mine and some of them I've seen that are for sale is that mine is not a oilskin waterproof bag, you know, big deal. And this leather is a thinner, cheaper, it's remnant leather from Hobby Lobby. And that's about it. But I made mine from scrap remnant leather, sewing machine, and the end of a pants leg that I sewed. You know, no big deal. And it functions just as well as anything else. So that's my kit that I carry. and I will go through these other items that I talked about here in following videos, and that way you can see a little more detail of what these individual kits consist of. So, thanks for watching. Hope it helps you. God bless.